Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Missouri State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
Gets it out fast. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Southern Miss's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award now. It is a quarterly.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Golden Eagles have this offense rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. Slithers into space. Ripping through the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. snagged out of the air.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Look out, he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Clark. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Creates a little space. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Leaves it with the back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Here comes the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
So here comes the Bear offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
That's a first down for the offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The Bears have their offense in high gear. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The short hands, it's Nixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
There he goes. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, what a move. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one in. zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Quick handoff. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Missouri State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be...
Oh, they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it. So the 16-play drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Boyd. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Grab behind the line. It's Nixon. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch around the 50. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Nice move to pick up yardage. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
On the set.
The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Get set, get set.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds him out of the backfield. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg.
The Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Gives it on the option. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. He's up to 113 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
Breaks into the open. Great move. Now he's got room. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. On target over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Joyner. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll toss it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the deflection by the defense, great play on third down, brings us to 4th. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Has to get there to move the sticks. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Golden Eagles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. Quick toss. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll run the option. They'll give it to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Love the play call on offense there. 3rd down. You're just trying to stress the defense, right? The football can be 3 different places almost at once. Is it the dive man? Is it the quarterback? Or is it the pitch guy? That time, nobody home for the pitch outside. So good decision by the quarterback. They pick up a nice gain and get the 1st down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to...
Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bears send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Now on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running.
Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Hey, this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation